Good morning, my name is Tim Marble. Thanks for joining me. Today I want to talk about customers that enter your showroom. And I want to talk about a percentage of customers that really want to buy a vehicle. Now I want you to think about this. How many people really show up on your lot that don't want to buy a vehicle? I understand they're going to say, I'm just looking. I understand they're going to say, I'm not buying today. I just want your best price. Yada, yada, yada. Hey, you know what? That's all good and fine. But let's think about the real opportunities we have out there. Sometimes we look at opportunities and we say, hey, if I can close 20%, I'm going to be doing good. If I can close 30%, I'm a superstar. 35%, I'm knocking it out of the park. Is that really doing a good job? So let's take it from a couple different places. And I took the liberty of writing some numbers up here on the board. So let's look at them. We have some stats that come from Showroom Stats, and they say 85% of the people walk out of their house and they want to take delivery of a new vehicle. Isn't that amazing? And our close rate's 25%. That's still a pretty big gap. Well, let's think about it a little bit more. NADA, on average, says customers close at about 17%, but there's 76% that want to buy a car. Why the gap? Why? So I'm just asking. And then we looked at a bell curve, and I'll take the liberty of looking at it, and let's just talk about the numbers real quick that are on the bell curve. We're taking out a percentage of customers that are never going to buy. We call them Rambos. They're going to fight us the whole way. If I hand them a set of keys, they're going to look at me and say, you're up to something. You're up to no good. I know there's a catch. There's going to be some wannabes. There's going to be people that want to be like this, but you know what? We can overcome some of that. And we flip to the other side, and there's 10%. They're going to always take delivery. Where there's a yin, there's a yang. There's a good, there's a bad. There's a cowboy in a black hat, a cowboy in a white hat. So there's a percentage of customers that will always take delivery. There's another percentage of customers, they want to be easy. You know what? They don't have a lot of time. They don't want to struggle. They don't want to go back and forth. Hey, just give me a good deal. And then there's a 40%, would you agree, that fall right in the middle. So they just want a fair deal. Just treat me right. I want to take delivery. That's why I came out. You know, I didn't go to the showroom to look at washing machines. I came over here to look at cars. And I'm ready to buy. Matter of fact, customers on average visit 1.4 dealerships before they take delivery. So when I put all the numbers together and I look at it, it falls back in line with my other numbers. If I have 10% that always, 20% that want to, another 40% that just want a fair deal, hey, what if I just get half of these wanna-be tough guys? Hey, those all might be minis, I don't know, but here's the deal. Can I look at 80% potential opportunities out there? 80% of the customers that walk in, they just want a fair deal. They just put it together for them. We're closing 25%. We think we're doing good. All we're getting is these guys. What about these guys that just want a fair deal? So let's go back to these numbers again and look at it. So when I look at this and I say, okay, 85, 76, so that average is right around 80%. So even if you're closing 40%, what's happening to the other 40%, guys? So what I need you to do is, let's talk as a group about that today. Let's share with your managers. Managers, take some notes. You know what? When you have your Friday meeting, what I want you to ask your sales guys is, what percentage of customers are you going to close this weekend? We always go around the room and we say, how many cars are you going to sell? You're an 8-car guy, you're a 6-car guy. Great. So I expect to get X number of cars. No. You know what? If I get X number of opportunities and I bring them in the building, how many can we close? You know, the difference between the 4-minute mile and breaking the 4-minute mile was all mental. We talk about Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister in 1958 broke the 4-minute barrier, and it changed the mile forever. Matter of fact, for hundreds of years, people tried to get under 4 minutes a mile, and nobody believed they could. But once Roger Bannister broke that barrier, the next year, more and more. Now you have high schoolers that's broken that. So let me ask you a question. It's just believing. What percentage of these customers that walk in your door every day do you believe you can sell? Managers, get your caps off. Quit thinking about 20, 25, 30%. That's ridiculous. We have all these opportunities and they want to buy a car. Everybody's telling us that. So have a conversation about it. Make some good notes. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So thanks and have a great day.